What's going on, folks? You're here chilling with the real Satoshi Aoki, back at ya with another Bonk update video. Folks, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on with Bonk Inu in terms of potential utility. It's just been hyped up so much, guys, on Twitter, the forums, a lot of hate going on, a lot of love going on, especially from the Solana community as well. It seems like, honestly, I just can't keep up. Full disclosure, guys, I do own Bonk. Like I tell you in every video, don't even think about going out and buying Bonk because it is extremely risky. I'm a risky guy and I'm prepared to lose it all. And if you're not, you should not even be thinking about buying into this project. I roughly probably have around $900 of Bonk at the making of this video. I'm still staking my Bonk on Orca DeFi using Bonk USDC, and I'm also staking USDC with Sol. And folks, I may have gone ahead and done a thing. So I actually went and purchased 3 of these weird dogs for I think a total of 45 Solana. The floor is currently 13.5, so I'm already down I think probably about 6 or Solana or more. But hey, apparently this is meant to be the NFT project. It's not from Bonk Inu themselves. OMNI are actually behind the development of this project, or at least helping with it, okay? There's going to be some articles and things where we're going to have a bit of a look at what's going on with that as well, and take a bit of a look at exactly what OMNI is doing and what it means, what's going on. Bonk's being burned left, right, and center. It's just absolutely chaotic. So before we do jump into that though, just want to jump quickly into the chart now. I just want to say, guys, I'm not a technical analyst expert. I know absolute basic fundamentals, and also even if I was an expert, it's kind of ludicrous to even think about doing TA on a chart that is just so young. Alright, this is the Bonk USD chart anyway, guys, using Huobi on TradingView. I'm not sponsored by TradingView. As we can see here, I'm making it pretty simple, okay? So what it looks like here on the 1 hour time frame is that this looks like a bit of a bear flag, which you would have thought that we would have broken down out of, but it actually looks like here we actually managed to break up a little. But it's no coincidence that this seems to be the resistance line for Bonk at the moment, currently sitting down on that support line, which I believe is the last support line. And there's a lot of reasons to really confirm that. If we go all the way back to here, okay, and we just take a bit of a look in here, look how many times we tested this support line here. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6 before takeoff. Then we faced a bit of sell pressure, dropped down, didn't quite hit that support line again, but then carried up, and that was a nice bit of growth. I was at home all day pretty much just staring at my screen, watching that growth, and then we kind of just had that sort of descending period there all the way down to test what level? You guessed it, 1 test, almost 2 tests, 3, 4, came up a little bit again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can argue that these aren't really tests, but look, guys, the point is, you know, this line of support here, which I've got in green, has been tested a lot. So you would think that maybe a big move is coming, more likely to the downside if you do base it on technicals, because it has tested that support line a lot more than it has tested this resistance. Now, if we do refer to this resistance, we can see here it was tested once here, twice here, 3 times, dumped down, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 there. Probably couldn't even call that a 9th time, but it's not quite as much, okay? So that's where we're at. I think if you're looking at it from a basical technical analysis standpoint, the price is likely to break that support line, go down, which would not be good for those that are holding Bonk. But as we know, folks, Bonk Inu, it is a meme coin on the Solana blockchain, and they are telling a story. Some might argue that Bonk has been one of the reasons why Solana has been absolutely pumping. It's been on an absolute tear for the last 7 days, up 45.9%, 45.5 for the 2-week, and 21.0 for the last 30 days. Because let's be honest, there's been so many people just talking so much garbage about Solana. Quite honestly, my opinion about Solana is that I think it's a good blockchain. I've used it for NFTs, I've used it for DeFi. I do have a little bit of Solana, and yeah, I've got some Solana NFTs, so I can't be purely unbiased because I am holding those assets. But, you know, I've had a good experience with Solana, and I don't know, I just personally think there's at least a 50% chance that Solana doesn't actually go down, and that in fact in the next bull run, Solana will continue an upwards trajectory with the rest of the market, so long as the Solana Foundation, the Solana team keeps building and making things better. And what better way to do that than have this spark in the midst of a bear market from Bonk Inu? You know, it's really bullish in terms of the fundamentals. Look at their followers, guys. I think when I started looking, they had about 60,000 followers. right, their followers have grown, okay? They're likely going to be at 100k plus followers within the next 1 to 2 days. And if we have a look at their recent tweet here from 24 minutes ago at the making of this video, they're clearly in support of OMNI, okay? So one thing that's important here, now again, OMNI is the team that has gone ahead and actually created or helped create these actual bonks, okay, with a Z on the end, these NFTs. This is basically showing that whilst Bonk Inu is not directly responsible for the NFTs, they are quite happy to kind of get behind them and get involved because they are burning bonk, okay? And 49 minutes ago, the mint was, I think, today. I didn't get in on the actual mint, unfortunately. I didn't even know when it was. I do believe that bonk was the only currency allowed to use to actually get in on that drop for these NFTs, and all the money used, I do believe, was actually burned, which again, reduces the supply of bonk, which should be good for the longer term holders of bonk. If we scroll down here and we see a tweet from 1 hour ago, look at this here, $255,000 has been burned. Another one from OMNI there, which was prior to the previous tweet. And this was the official tweet which Bonk retweeted from 2 hours ago, where the OMNI mint of the actual BONKz NFTs was sold out, which is definitely a good sign for any collection. Then if we go and have a look here, guys, Bonk_Inu_BSC, okay, so I'm not sure exactly what type of sort of account this is, but this is essentially bonk on Binance Smart Chain, which is pretty cool to see. Guys, I gotta say, the memes for bonk, I mean, you tell me if I'm being silly. I think these are some of the best memes. I personally think they're better than the Doge memes and even better than the Shiba Inu memes. So the fact that bonk is available on Binance Smart Chain, again, just really opens it up and makes it easier for investors to invest on BSC as well as Sol. We've got a tweet here from Christina Keller, okay, big influence in the cryptocurrency space, an attractive woman, so people are going to gravitate around her. 92.3k followers there. And what has she said? Which of these gems will make you a millionaire soon? Me, Shibari, and BNB Gala, Rabbit 2023, bonk, right there, BTC. So it might only seem like a little thing, but this is fundamental strength when people, influencers like Christina Keller, are actually including bonk in tokens which they think could actually make you rich. So the fact of the matter is, people are going to look at that tweet and go, all right, I'm going to buy a bag full of maybe all of these. That then leads me on to OMNI. Now, I didn't really know much about OMNI, okay, but apparently they assisted in the development of Fracture, okay, so essentially they connect artists with Web3, so the artist behind Fracture would have been connected to Web3 through OMNI, okay, and they have a few other actual collections here on the Solana marketplace, which they did actually help out. I don't personally hold the gods, I don't personally hold any of these other collections or know too much about these other bits of artwork, but it's pretty cool what they're doing. Bonk Inu to mint NFTs on Solana-based marketplace Magic Eden, but there's a catch. This is an article from CoinDesk. A representative told CoinDesk that all bonk tokens used to mint the NFTs will be permanently burned. So that's pretty interesting to see. This article was from Jan 10. Solana blockchain-based Bonk Inu, Bonk, will offer more than 15,000 NFT collectibles on Solana marketplace Magic Eden on Tuesday. Portion of the collection will be given to gods holders for supporting the project and studio. More than 8,000 of the supply will be left to be minted for only wallets that hold bonk. The governance of Bonk Inu token remains solely with the SPL token, and the BONKz collection has no impact or association with the token, OMNI told CoinDesk in a tweet. And it's really important to note here, folks, this is a tweet from OMNI here. Thank you, CoinDesk. Full disclosure, this project is not owned by Bonk Inu. In fact, this project isn't owned by anyone. This is a community-owned project. OMNI Creative and Bonk Inu have simply come together to help create something special. So really interesting to see how this is going to unfold. And now, as you can see, literally in the making of this video, the actual floor price has just gone up by 2.5 or 2.4 Solana. So guys, this is ridiculously high risk investing in an NFT collection like this. All right, I've just decided to jump on the bandwagon. This is what I do. I've lost a lot of money doing these kinds of things, but I've also made a lot of money as well. But you kind of need to have nerves of steel, in my opinion. And I certainly don't recommend you do this, but I'm kind of just doing this for you because why not? I'm here to make content. I love doing it. I know that you need to take risks to get those high rewards, and I'm prepared, guys. I honestly still think there is a small chance that this could be the Shiba Inu, the Dogecoin of the Solana blockchain. That's just my opinion, okay? I'll always bring you the unbiased information, you know, whether it's good or bad, but I'm just telling you things how I see it. If we can scroll down here, guys, the action here and the activity is absolutely insane. Look at these sales coming through and how quickly they're coming through. Less than a minute, less than a minute, less than a minute, 1 minute, all these sales coming through. This is absolutely insane. So I don't know anything about when the actual reveal is going to be. It is in pre-reveal stage at the moment. I'm guessing there's going to be quite a drop in the floor price after the post reveal, but I'm hoping, guys, I am really kind of hoping that I do get something rare. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a total of 40.5 here. 40.5 Solana worth of these dogs here. And, you know, I'm in it for the ride. Let me know what you think about where this BONKz NFT collection could potentially go, whether you're bullish or whether you're bearish. And for those of you who didn't know much about the Fracture Gods, because I personally didn't, they're actually performing very, very well. This is their official Twitter here, 37.9k followers here. Pretty nice artwork. And again, these Fracture Gods people, they actually managed to get some of these actual BONKz NFTs as well. And I imagine that a lot of them probably sold, and that would have created a lot of sell pressure in the market, but probably there would have been a lot of holders as well, especially if they were already holding BONK. And in terms of the actual floor price, guys, for the gods, 47.9 floor, very, very strong, which is a good sign. It's not going to necessarily be representative of what to expect from the BONKz NFT collection, which OMNI have collaborated with Bonk Inu to create, but it's definitely a positive thing to go by. So folks, I think what's really important to realize is that, again, this is hugely risky, but it's really good to see that there's a lot of people getting around this movement, all right? Like I said in all my bonk videos so far, it's kind of about Solana, you know. They've had a rough year, they made some mistakes, the FTX thing was just huge, you know, it's so negative for obviously the whole crypto space, but even more so for Solana, you know, as if it wasn't bad enough with the outages they had during the year and all those things, but Bonk has just really breathed some life into the Solana ecosystem in DeFi and in NFTs. So, you know, I do genuinely think that Solana are trying to make Bonk or help Bonk become the Doge and the Shiba Inu of the Solana blockchain. And if that was to happen, it's going to really benefit a lot of people, not just Bonk holders, but anyone who's affiliated with DeFi, NFTs, and Solana, obviously holding the Solana token. Everyone's going to benefit, you know, and if we are really heading into a bull run in some time in the near future, which I'm not sure if we are, I'd say probably not, but, you know, if we are especially, then this could be the catalyst for something absolutely crazy. So I personally see it as a bit of an opportunity, so I'm hanging around, I'm dipping my toes in, I'm ready to get burned. If I get burned, I get burned, guys, you know, that's just the kind of guy I am, but, you know, what I'm really liking about it is this is going to create history one way or another. Everyone's going to look back in 1 year and say, oh, remember all those bozos that invested in Bonk and bought Solana and the idea that Bonk was going to save Solana and those silly NFTs. It's either going to be that narrative, which quite honestly is very, very possible, or it's going to be, damn, I wish I bought Bonk. Damn, I wish I got that NFT. Damn, I should have bought Solana at the bottom. You know, it's going to be one of those pitches, not really something in between. And so, you know, everything adds up. I guess there's enough fundamental reasons why I personally am getting involved. I know I haven't really spoken too much about my general involvement in the sort of Bonk Inu ecosystem and things like that. I'm not personally adding more Bonk to my portfolio. I'm just going to kind of see how it rides out. But let me know what your experience has been like, guys. I'd be really interested to hear from you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like it if you did enjoy it. Subscribe. Make sure you turn the notification bells on. And we'll see you in the next video. Bonk.